Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. And what a day we have had today of good football, watching football in all sides of the world. From but the only football that matters at this moment is the Premier League and maybe a little bit of Serie A. I'm gonna cover a little bit of Serie A at the end of the video because I'm really enjoying what AC Milan are doing that side. But what a day of football! West Ham United versus Manchester City. What a comeback by Manchester City in the second half. It kind of like broke my heart a bit because if I was expecting a team to beat Manchester City, I expected West Ham to be it. For me, it was the it. And yet again, I think I was wrong with the lineup that I expected Manchester City to bring out in the game because I thought that they were going to give the player who was injured the timeout. But come predicted, Guardiola is so afraid to a point that he's not afraid to put a player who's injured back into the lineup so that they at least try to get something. So today, West Ham were playing against Manchester City at their home ground, which was it started as a pretty emotional day, if I have to say. Yes, because the Hamas legend was signing up and he was saying goodbye to the team he has been with for such a long time. So yeah, that's how the situation started. But yeah, Hamas they had a mission. Hamas mission, everyone knew it. They want to be in the Europa Cup again next season. And of course, the Champions League positions at this moment are unreachable. It's now a Tottenham Hotspurs and a Arsenal thing at the moment, but they still have enough for them to be in the top four, in the Europa places, Europa positions alongside Manchester United and so forth and other teams like Leicester, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So they were playing against a team that is before today we're being told that they've cemented the league. It was done, it was over and done. Liverpool we were now talking about the numbers game, if I remember so well what people were saying. They were saying Liverpool, it's only a matter of numbers game. It is done. There is no way Manchester City are gonna lose from this. They're at a point where they are running this thing. They're out of all other titles. They just have to focus in this last three games. So it meant that all the energy that Guardiola has, he had to focus it only in the last 3 or 4 games of the Premier League, which made him go up to a little bit, should I say, God mode, if that even makes sense. If you understand what I mean, if you're a gamer or something like that, you know what I mean. God mode, God mode, God mode. Yeah, God mode. Yeah, I think I should say it like that, which means Manchester City reached a point where they were practically unplayable. They played, I think, about the last 2 games and they've scored more than, I think they're scoring five goals in the last games. And the interesting part is that they're dealing with smaller teams. Unlike Liverpool, we dropped our points with Tottenham Hotspurs, if you remember. But all we have to say is that they are playing at a level that is unexplainable, that is scary, and it is, I don't know. I don't know which word to use again, but I believe you understand what I mean. These guys have been playing at a level that the whole world has been going like, wow, this is crazy. Until today, until today, until today. It was a matter of a chance. Mr. Karen, hello, sir. It's been some time, man. How are you? Yeah, we have a chance, 100%. We do have a chance, and a small chance, but it's still a chance. So until today, West Ham play against Manchester City today, and the first half, Manchester City are losing by 2 goals to nil. Imagine my surprise. Imagine the craziness that I was going through. Like the whenever you're in a moment of disbelief that all the things you've been asking for some people praying for, is practically happening. Yesterday we won the FA Cup against Chelsea, and on top of the celebration we've just been going through as Liverpool fans, we get the surprise. Man City being beaten. So what does this mean when you look at it? The quad hopes, it's not only alive, but it's coming true as fast as now. So the excitement was just amazing, man. In the first half, one thing I was hoping for was for Hamas to just contain Manchester City for the first 15 minutes, and that was it. But man, we need to buy Bowen. He is an incredible. He was incredible today. You know what? I was listening to Lawrence McKenna in Janie's new channel, Lawrence McKenna channel. He talked about this, that a lot of people might be going like, we need to get Bowen because he's really a good player. But I don't think we'll be able to get Bowen, just to be honest, looking at my team, the way Liverpool has been set up and the number of players we have brought, it looks like at this moment Klopp is more focusing on building the future generation rather than what we need now. And I feel like at this moment, the only player that we have at this point that we are gonna be having for some time, it's only gonna be Luis Diaz. And maybe if we are gonna get another surprise player, it's either in the likeness when we see a big player or one of our biggest player leaving the club. But rather than that, I don't see any chance of Liverpool buying any other player. As much as I want to see some players from other teams coming to my team, I don't see it. Let's face it, we know how Liverpool body is like. So also I think the only player we can come up with, I think, is gonna be a midfielder, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yo, hello, Mr. Gameplay. Yo, how are you, Sam? We won the FA Cup. Yes, man. Yeah, yes, bro. We did. We won the FA Cup. The excitement is still. We are still buzzing. We're still buzzing. We are halfway there. The quad hopes. We are halfway there. Ale. Yeah, I see. I see. Were you watching the game? Did you go to the stadium, guys? Tell me that somebody did go to the stadium at least. What a season for Liverpool, man. I think it's about time we really accept the fact that we are really good. People take us for granted, and people, this is the craziest thing that I've been seeing in this quadruple mission or dream that we're trying to build, or which we are going for here as Liverpool. I see more negativity than positivity from the people, either our rivals or even our supporters. We are being threatened by how much our team is not going to be able to be fit enough to do what they've started. Klopp and his team had a mission, got into the Champions League final, got into the FA Cup final, got into the Carabao final, go neck and neck with Man City for the Premier League. And we have been doing this. And rather than to be praising this and be excited about what we are seeing from our team, we are busy spreading the negativity that can we do it? Can we do it? I think we have picked up injuries. For once, I feel like we need to at least remove the fear and the belief that we can actually achieve something, because we have already done it. We beat the Chelsea for the Carabao and the FA Cup. Now we're going to Paris to play against Real Madrid. The revenge is still going to happen with or without Mohamed Salah, because I'm pretty much really excited that my team can do it with Luis Diaz and Jota in it and Mane than without Salah or what. I don't know why, but that's how I am convinced that we can do it. So I want us to at least have that faith that we can do something. I really want that, really. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna play gameplay. We are at the best. Okay. You UEFA Champions League on the way. That's our next. The quadruple is possible. We have won more trophies than Manu overalls. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that now we have actually now won more than Manchester United in terms of trophies. I can't believe it. Nobody can even believe what we are seeing here. Yeah, the story. I can't wait to do the video, Salah's revenge, building up to the Champions League final. I'm really excited. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's really been not. It's really it has not been this easy for Liverpool. Not even easy. Trust me. One thing that you have to understand: we've got Pep Guardiola thinking about Liverpool each and every day. And the reason why he thinks a lot about Liverpool, because we tend to be in positions where he hope he could be himself with this team, Pep Guardiola, but we are there, and to make matters worse, we are comfortable at the position where we are always at. For example, in 2020, in 2019, where they beat us by 1 point in Manchester City, we went for the Champions League and we won, and we took all the celebration he was supposed to get, and we it was ours. And in 2020, of course, we won the Premier League, even though it was the COVID thing. But after, and also the year we lost and we were struggling to get to top four, which was last season, rather than to people to be excited by the fact that Man City have just won the cup, people were excited about Alisson scoring a last minute goal to put Liverpool into the Champions League. And this, for any manager who has really worked so hard for the success that Pep Guardiola has done in terms of domestically in the Premier League, it takes a lot from this man. And now people, we might understand that he's going delusional a bit, always thinking about Liverpool. Everyone is supporting Liverpool all over the world because he is on top of the league. But look at the top goal scorer, the assist. We are running the show. We have this big thing that we are calling the quadruple that we are going after. And as we keep doing it, we are getting closer to it. It's now becoming more of a reality that it's actually affecting him more than it should be helping him. So we have a Manchester City team that really are in need of motivation after what happened to them against Real Madrid. I'm talking about the players. We have a manager who's trying to motivate his players, but on top of that, he's been overtaken by what is going on with Liverpool over this quadruple thing that is going all over the world. And he has made it his whole entire mission to cancel the quadruple out of Liverpool, to make sure that it is unreachable for Liverpool to get that quadruple. And all in all, this keeps happening, and we are still hopeful. This is the thing that kills me. As much as Pep Guardiola is doing what he's doing, the hope is not dying. I remember there were some points where things were so down, and I could see a comment on my YouTube channel, like on the comment section, Mr. Gameplay going like, "We are still going to win the quadruple," saying that we are still going to win the quadruple. So it's really amazing. It's really amazing to see what is really happening because it keeps bothering this man, and we, even though in a point or in a situation where they've done more, the season where they became centurions, they were talking about Liverpool. The seasons where they're fighting for they won the battle against Liverpool, people still keep talking about Liverpool. And it is just too much for this man. And I don't know how long would it take for Guardiola to understand that as much as he's in a team with a lot of money, but he is in a smaller club in the Premier League, that you will never get that amount of recognition he's looking for, like the recognition he got, for example, in Barcelona or maybe in Bayern Munich in Germany. He has to understand that he went to a smaller club with a lot of money, and he is always gonna be the underdog, whether he does well or whatever that happens. But he will never get that. He will always create those things that people are busy being Liverpool supporters behind his back. He's making it look like it's a sin to support Liverpool, and I just love it. I don't know how I got to that topic, but anyway, just enjoying talking about it a bit. But anyway, the Hammers did well in the first half. Second half, Manchester City came in, and to be honest, the West Ham had so many chances in the second half that they would have actually won this game, but they didn't convert their chances, and I think that's what gave Manchester City the ability to come back. And to tell you, to be honest, this game was over. This game was over, especially when Man City were given the penalty. But the fact that the penalty didn't go in, it just makes it so amazing that there's this crazy story that is being written, this amazing story that we should be happy and actually be proud that we it's happening in our lifetime, and we can tell the stories as to our children, grandchildren, and stuff like that. it was close for Man City to win this game. If they'd won this game, the season was over. Man City had done it, but they got a penalty and it's saved. Mires doesn't score the penalty to just push the game so that it goes to Aston Villa, where they are gonna be playing a former Liverpool, the Liverpool man himself, Stevie G, the man who has done so much with the club. I don't know what's happening, but I'm really excited over the story that is being written. And I don't know, it's just a matter of time to see where we go from here. But also, I was surprised with Manchester City's lineup. What was Laporte doing in the ground? He's doing the same thing that he did to Kyle Walker, playing a player who's not 100% fit, forcing him into the game because he's afraid, and it's going to cost him like it costed Chelsea. If you watched my early on video that I did early in the morning, I talked about this thing with Thomas Tuchel putting players who are injured and forcing them into the game because he is afraid of what was going to come out. And I felt like that's what Guardiola did against with Laporte. And I won't be surprised again that he's gonna try to do the same thing again in in the second game. And I'm hoping that it doesn't work because I want my team to win the Premier League trophy. But let's see where it goes. But what I'm saying is this: can Stevie G prepare a monster of a team that can shock not only Liverpool, not only Manchester City, but the whole world in bringing the title home to Enfield? I don't know. That's all I'm hoping for, guys. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I hope Coutinho can still do one for club, man. I really hope that he can do one for club. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited over what's happening here, and I can't wait to see where the Premier League is going. But you also want to know where another excitement is happening, guys. It is happening in Italy. Yes, in Italy, people. If you have not been keeping up with Syria, there is a title race. And the title race is between the home teams. I'm talking about AC and Inter. It's really been one of the best title run that I've seen in Italy in some time now. Remember, we gotten used to this. It's only Juventus. It's only Juventus. But now we're at a point where Juventus are only finishing in top four. So as the situation stands at this moment, 27 games have been played by both Inter, Napoli, and Inter and AC Milan. 3 points, 2 points separate the two clubs. Inter with the 83 points and no, AC Milan with 83 points and Inter with 81 points. If you go look at how the game went on today, you're really excited over how the situation keeps. It's amazing. Just go check it out, people. But it's going to the wire. The last game of Syria, that's where we will get an idea of where the trophy is going. Yes, if AC Milan doesn't win the last game, which they're playing against, let me try to find out which team they're playing against. Which they're playing against. Which team is it that they're playing against? Yeah, they're playing against the Sassuolo. The trophy could go to Inter. If they don't win AC Milan, the trophy goes to Inter. Also, Inter, the last game they'll be playing against. Let me check that out again. They'll be playing against who's that? Who's that? Against Simbodia. Is this Simbodia or something like that? So it is the last minute. Whoever wins, it's done, and it's gonna be like that. But I'm excited, people. Go check it out. Go watch today's game, especially AC Milan. You would understand the feeling, the passion, man. They're like Liverpool, in England. The way they push things with emotion, man, it just make it so sweet. Becomes so sweet, the football. But I'm telling you, people, go check it out. It's really been amazing in the Serie A. I can't wait to see where we go from here. I was watching a Real Madrid game. They've dressed practically all their players. Liverpool have not managed to, but that won't stop us from beating them in the final in Paris. That's all that I need to say. That won't stop us from beating them in the final in Paris. And it's going to be exciting as well, especially when we got there after lifting the Premier League. Yes, I'm hoping the quad is coming. Like Mr. Gameplay is believing, and we can do it. We have a chance to do it. I can't wait to see what happens. Yes, I'm going to live stream the stream of building up to Paris, Mr. Gameplay. It'll be live, but I hope you are excited, guys. So this has been Sam, and this has been Football Connect, people. Manchester City, we are renting free into their own heads. We live there rent free. We make it so hard for Pep Guardiola, but that just makes it so exciting to believe that we can still do something, because he knows we can, and he has now been brought in from being a super team to becoming normal, where they're going to start to overthink things against Aston Villa. And Pep Guardiola doesn't do well when he overthinks things, so I'm hoping he does that and just blow this chance up where he was going to get something. So I'm excited. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. I'll be back again tomorrow to talk about whatever that is happening in the world of football. Oh, Arsenal is playing. Top 4 race is happening. Tottenham Hotspur has won. So let's see the response from what happens today. I'm out. Don't forget to click the like button and enjoy your night. Good night.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.